A very good morning to one and all. I hope you all are doing well. I, Jyoti, welcome you all to RKP online classes, and in our today's video we will be talking about Unit 7 of our supplementary book. This unit that we will be discussing is of our supplementary book. And the name of our supplementary book is Moments. So this chapter that we will be talking about, it is a story. It is from our Moments, and the name of our chapter is The Last Leaf. And it is written by O. Henry. Now who is O. Henry? O. Henry is a pen name. It is pen name of our writer. Pen name means the name with which he writes his stories, with which he used to write his stories. The name of our writer is William Sidney. William Sidney Porter. He is an American short story writer. So we will be talking about the story written by O. Henry, and as we all know, it is a short story. And what is O. Henry known for? O. Henry is popular for giving surprise ending to his stories. So we can expect that we will also be getting a surprise ending, something that we would not have expected during the course of reading our story. So the chapter we have is on page number 44. I'll read the introduction of the chapter. It is given, it is autumn. The wind is blowing hard and it is raining heavily. As we all know, autumn is one of our seasons, and we know that during this season all our trees leave their leaf, means leaf fall down from the trees during the season of autumn, so that during the spring season the tree can get fresh leaves. So obviously we will be talking about the season of autumn as it is given in the very beginning. All the leaves on the ivy creeper. What is creeper? Creeper is a plant. Creeper is a plant that climbs something with help of support. Clear? Creeper are plants that climb with help of support. Their stem, it is really very soft, very fragile. It can't stand on its own. It can't hold the weight of the entire plant. So creepers need support to stand or to climb something. So if you will provide them support in a standing way, they will revolve around it. Or if you will give them support, if you will not provide them support, they will move on the ground and they will creep over here. Clear? So why now here we have all the leaves on an ivy creeper have fallen except one. So it is something special, as we are mentioning except one. One leaf is still remaining. Why doesn't the last leaf fall? And now the question that we are asking the very beginning is, why is that leaf not falling? Why it hasn't fallen till now? So here we will be having three characters in the story. The main will be two friends, but the third is equally important, the third character that we will be having. So in this story we will be having two friends, two best friends. The name of the friends is Sue and Johnsy. And the third character that we'll be having is he is an old man and his name is Varman. And the fourth that you can see at some time is the dog. Here we will be having these four in our story. So let's talk about the story. So as it is our supplementary chapter, every one of you know we will just be discussing the story, we will not be reading it line by line. So as I have told you, you will be getting two main characters, Sue and Johnsy. They both are best friends. They are living together in a flat of a building, and they are living on third story. Now one more word you will get over here is story. It is story. And another story is this. The last leaf is a short story. They both seem the same while we pronounce them, but there is a difference. Here we are getting EY, so we can say one difference is of the spelling. Now what is story? The floors in the building that you have, like you can say this building is having 7 floors, so we can say it is a 7-story building. Clear? So all the floors are named as the story. A 7-floor building, or you can say 7-story building. I hope the meaning of story is clear to everyone. So Sue and Johnsy were living on the 3rd floor of the building, or you can say on the 3rd story, and below them lived Barbet in his own flat. Now we are told in this chapter that Johnsy is really very ill. She is ill and Sue is really very worried about her because she is not recovering. Now the doctor is consulted and the doctor tells Sue that there is something really shocking. That it seems Johnsy is not having the will to live. She has somewhere given up. That means she is in depression. Something is there that is worrying Johnsy. She is willing to die. She is not willing to survive. And that idea in her mind that she is feeling depressing, that feeling, it is engrossed, and the medicines are also not showing any effect on her health. Clear? That you can say here, like if you are mentally very sad, if something is worrying you, even if there is something good in front of you, you won't be able to enjoy. Like if you are very sad about something, you are feeling really depressing about something, and someone is giving you your favorite dish, you won't be able to enjoy. And it is possible that you won't be able to eat it even. You will feel like I don't want to eat anything, though I have not eaten, but I am still not hungry. So that was the case with Johnsy. She was not having food. Whenever Sue offered her any food, any juice, any soup, she always said that I am not feeling hungry. I don't want to eat anything. That means her mind was occupied by some thoughts that made her felt depressing, that made her feel sad at all the time. So the doctor told her that try something which can distract Johnsy. Distract means something which can attract her mind from the thing which is she worrying about. Clear? Like if you are studying and your cousins or your siblings, they play loud music in the other room, your mind will straight away go to that point and you won't be able to focus on your studies. That is, you are distracted. Means something else has attracted your attention. So the doctor suggested Sue that just try and distract her. Grab her attention so that she won't be able to ponder over the thoughts that are going on in her mind. So Sue tried everything. They both were young artists, means they loved painting. So Sue tried painting. She used to paint near her. She even tried giving her, while painting, she even tried humming songs so that she could attract attention of Johnsy, but nothing worked. Now what happened one day, Johnsy was lying, her bed was near the window. So she was looking outside the window, and Sue heard Johnsy whisper something from a great long period of time. Johnsy was not talking to her. She was not giving any replies to her. But everything that she got was short replies. So when Sue noticed that Johnsy is speaking, she is speaking something, she went to her to listen to what she is saying. Now what Sue heard was Johnsy was counting backwards, like 10, 9, 8. And you obviously know when you count backward, what do you mean? That means you are giving a countdown. Something is about to finish. At the very time you will say 1 and 0. 0 means finished. Clear? That countdown. So Sue heard that countdown. She was counting 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. This way. Then Sue asked her, what is happening? What are you counting on? Then Johnsy told her that there was a creeper, ivy creeper, that she could see through her window. It was on the wall of the house that was in front of the window. So what Johnsy told that a few days back this creeper had hundreds of green leaves, but 3 days back it had just a few leaves, and today the leaves are falling one by one. Then first they were 10, now they have become 8, 9, then 8, then 7, and she told that, then Sue told her that it is autumn season. Obviously the tree will shed its leaves so that it can have fresh leaves in the season of spring. So what Johnsy said is that, I know it is autumn, but I know the day the last leaf will fall, I will die. I will sleep forever. I will never wake up. Because before Sue had tried saying to Johnsy that lay down, take some sleep, take some rest so that your mind can rest. So Johnsy said that the day last leaf will fall, I will sleep forever. And she said that it is just going to fall, because now only I have noticed they were 9, 8, 7. Their speed has increased. The speed of falling of leaves has increased. So I am very sure that it will fall really soon. So Sue got worried. She was worried about the intuition that Johnsy was having. Now what is intuition? Intuition is your internal feeling about something. Like some days you say that I think something is going to happen, something good is going to happen, or I think something bad is going to happen, but you can't make out what is going to happen. And when you get something, you also give some facts, like I feel that this will surely happen. The trust that you show in some things because of your feeling, that is called intuition. So Johnsy had the intuition that the time the last leaf will fall, she will also die. And the thought that engrossed her mind was of death. She said that I don't want to live, I want to die. And because of her this belief in death, because of her this dire want, she was wanting that I should die. Because of that, the medicines were also not showing any effect on her health. That means if you are showing strong faith in anything, be it positive or be it negative, it will surely work. It will show its effect no matter what the conditions are.